In this video, I'm going to show you how you can save hours when compiling your videos for a dark music channel. I'll show you all the features of CompilaTube, which is a tool we developed to make the process of creating a dark music channel easier. If you haven't registered on CompilaTube yet, I'll leave the link here in the description for you to check it out. No more beating around the bush, let's go straight to my computer screen. This here is the CompilaTube screen. Here you have all the features and I'll show you each one so you can understand exactly how it works. Our app is officially available on the Microsoft Store, so you can rest assured that there are no viruses or anything that could harm your PC. All you have to do is click here on download and it will start running right away. Once you click here to open, it will open the Microsoft Store and the installation will begin automatically. Here it has already checked that the latest version is installed, so I can just click here to open it. Since it's already open here, it will bring up this screen for you. Well, inside CompilaTube, guys, I'll show you its main feature first, then I'll show you some others, but basically it's going to save you hours of your day. How does it work? Here's the music section. We are going to select the songs, and when compiling, it will generate a video with a static image and the background song shuffled. In short, that's it. Here in the music section, I'm going to select the songs I have. I can come here and select them directly through the browser. I'll give you an example here so you can see how much time it will save. Look. Here are the songs. I can click here, select all and open them, or I can also drag them here. And on the right side, it will show how long the video will last. Here it's showing 3 hours and 55 minutes. For this channel, I want to reduce it a bit. I want an average of 3 hours and 15 minutes, and it already generated a video here, right, of 3 hours and 16 minutes with these songs. The shuffle option is always enabled. And now I'm going to add the images. I click here, or I can drag them as well. I've already generated the images over on ChatGPT. I'm really liking ChatGPT. It's better than Gemini. You generate the images, and here I'm going to click on open. Here, look, it even shows. It's going to generate 17 videos, each with 54 songs. I uploaded 17 images, so it's going to generate a video for each of these images with those songs shuffled. That's what I teach in my course, which is right here, Sinfonia Occulta. In the beginning, you won't be generating a lot of songs. You'll generate an average of 20 to 25 songs. And with that, you'll be able to create 20 to 30 videos using the same songs. You just keep changing the image there, because here we're talking about long videos, videos that are 2 or 3 hours long, where it's just shuffling. Now just imagine the amount of work you'd have to do to make this in something like CapCut, where you'd have to go there, select the songs, compile, wait for it to finish, then go back and shuffle the order of the songs, add the image, do the whole process manually. You could spend hours just to make a few videos. It's so much easier. Here we also have some effects that look cool in the video, like the subscribe button, which is in English here and in Portuguese here. It depends on your channel. This channel here is in English, so I'll leave it in English. Here is where you choose where the subscribe button appears, right? You can leave it in the bottom right or top right. I'll leave it here in the center so it appears right in the middle of the screen. And how often do you want it to show up, right? This video is 3 hours long, so I want it to show up every 10 minutes, displaying the button for people to subscribe. Audio visualizer, this is cool too, look. It will bring up an audio spectrum here. Guys, since this is a music channel, people don't really care about what's going on in the video or the image. They just want to listen to the music and have something playing in the background, just to have this little music effect going on. So here you can adjust the intensity, see? If you want, you can adjust the width, its size, the position, to the corner, to the left, the height. Look, I'll move it down a little bit here. Opacity, see, is the brightness. I'll leave it with a slightly softer glow, right? The intensity a bit softer too, which will apply to all the videos. The particle texture here as well, see, it displays some really cool particles here. Gives a very interesting effect, nothing too much, see? If you want to increase the intensity, it gets really strong, but I also like to leave it a bit weaker here, you know, just to have a nice subtle effect. Here I'll also show you these features, but basically here you will choose the output file name, right? So you can put the channel name here, the resolution you want. If you want to limit the duration of the video here, so I want the videos to be, I don't know, a maximum of 15 minutes. You can also limit the final duration here, but I don't change this. It will have the final duration that's already set here on the right. Here you can also choose where you want to save it. If you want to create a folder, organize things, you can save it. I'll leave it here in downloads. And here I'm going to click on generate video. It will go into a queue, combine the music, do the whole process. It takes a little while. I guarantee you it's much faster than CapCut, because we managed to develop a system here that theoretically doesn't render the entire video. We did something really great here together with Claudio. We created something that is really working very well, and you'll see that it's quite fast. If you have a graphics card, it uses the graphics card and it gets even faster. But the real key here, which is the most interesting part, is that I can just let it run, and when I come back when it's finished, I'll have 17 videos ready. But what's best of all, I can come here to remove, clear this out, and then I can come here and add new songs. I can come here, look, add songs from another channel, for example, just to give you an example. I'm going to add the new images just so you get an idea. I can do it. I can queue up videos here to produce for several channels. I can leave, I don't know, videos for 5 channels running here, each channel with 15 videos. So that's more than 50 videos, and I just let it run automatically. And here it's the same thing. Look, when I click here to generate, it will go into the other queue here, and when this one finishes, it will move on to that one. Here I can also change things like the particle effect, the subscribe button, and so on. This is a feature that's really going to speed things up, because you'll be able to produce 10, 15, 20, even up to 100 videos a day in a very easy way. You leave it running here and it will shuffle and bring the videos to you. I'll show you a video here, look, so you can see how it turns out. So this is a perfect example for you to look at right now. I could have easily chosen to do it in any other way imaginable. But this specific one is taken directly from a channel we also manage that is dedicated entirely to instrumental music. But just so you can clearly see here for yourself, everything works incredibly smoothly. The visual effects, the background music, and so on. And it is always delivered with truly great professional quality. Now I'm going to show you other features that CompilaTube also has. It also has a short video section, meaning you can come here and generate shorts. In this case, I recommend you select one song at a time, because the maximum here on CompilaTube is 2.5 minutes. If you want, you can also say, oh no, I want the video even shorter, I want a 1-minute video. You can set the maximum duration here to 1 minute, but by default it's already set to 2.5 minutes, which is also the ideal length. It's the same thing, you will choose the images. You can use the same image because here it already adapts it, see? I made it so it adapts correctly here on the screen. Or also, if you want to create the image already in the 9:16 size, which also, you know, looks better, fits the standard perfectly, you can come here and add the image in the correct format, see, and it will fill in correctly here. You can also adjust all the filters here. Once you click generate, it goes to the queue as well. Here you need to add a song. When you click to generate it here, it will also generate a song for you in the short format without needing to pay, without having to use any external paid tool. Now I'm going to the utilities section here, which is also very interesting. We're going to work on a few things here. I also created Compila videos, which means if you have a channel where you post short videos, for example 2 or 3 minutes each, right? Each video you post is like that, and suddenly you want to make a compilation, so you want to put them together. Let's suppose you post separate songs, right? You have 10 songs and 10 separate videos. You can come here to join videos, add the 10 separate videos, and it will give you a complete video, maybe an hour long, depending on how long the videos are. It has this feature to join videos, compile them, and give you a single large video. Another interesting feature is the image cleaning tool. If you generate images on Nano Banana or Gemini, even if you pay, there's no way to generate them without that logo, that Gemini branding, which in this case is this one right here. Look, this little square here, this star, actually you can't generate images without this here. Since we generated several images, sometimes using Nano Banana depending on the strategy, it was really annoying to have to go into Canva, crop them, a lot of work. So what did we do? Here, you can remove that all at once in bulk. I come here, select the files, see? I'm going to select this carousel we created here. Look, 4 images just so you can see. This little square is where it's going to remove it, see? If you drag it to the side, it won't remove it, right? So you have to leave it. It's already set by default, but you can adjust it, but you should always leave it right here so it removes the logo. How does it turn out? This one turned out perfect. This one, sometimes it might flip a little bit there, but yeah, it looks 100%. People don't even notice. And here you can do it in bulk. What about the output folder? You can choose it. You click on remove, save. It will download all of them at once. I'll refresh here so you can see. I already have the images here 100% without the logo. This is much faster and easier than having to do them one by one. So this feature here is really interesting too. And to wrap up the video, the function we have here is to generate famous cover songs. In the hidden symphony strategy, if you're not a student yet, I'll leave a link in the video description for you to sign up. There I teach in detail how to do this, but you will need to use these CompilaTube utilities to upload videos from any niche. To upload videos of famous songs with copyright, you need to modify the music. What do you need to do? The first thing is to separate the vocals from the instrumental. With this tool here, we can do that. And after that, we're going to change the speed and the pitch. Why? So that when we upload it to Suno, it won't be detected. So this is the strategy we're using and it's working. And here it works perfectly. You just need to come here, choose the song, it will load here. It takes a little time depending on your processor, but it's nothing major. You can also close this window and it will keep running in the background. It will notify you here in the bottom right corner when it's done. You can also do it in bulk. If you want to upload 10 songs at once, it will process them in a queue, which really speeds up the work. It has already processed and finished, so it gives you the separated vocals, just the instrumental here. And this is where we're going to make changes in Suno. I explained this strategy in more detail in the training, but in short, we're going to lower the pitch a bit here and decrease the speed, then apply it. When we apply it, it will generate the file with the music separated, just the instrumental but with a different pitch and speed. Then you can upload it to Suno and it really speeds things up because you don't have to keep using several different tools online, subscribing to multiple plans, or dealing with slowdowns. If you have a dark music channel and want to speed up your work 10-fold or even 20-fold, I recommend you try out CompilaTube. The link is here in the description. If you have any questions, leave them here in the comments. We reply to everyone. That's it for now. Big hug, God bless, and see you next time.